And himself, Mr. Derek Boyer.
What's happening, Pete?
Mate, it's all happening here today. Mr. Derek, how are you, mate?
Good to be here, mate.
Mate,
Impressive.
no comparison. I look like a little flea. Mate, hours of training at the gym, mate. How long do you train for? You must live at the gym.
Just about. I train 6 days a week. I spend a couple of hours in the gym every day, mate. So, but it's my life and it's something I love doing. So, you know, I try and get down there and get it on.
You must eat quite a bit to keep that body functioning, mate, with all the weights and everything you're lifting.
I certainly do. I weigh 137 kilos at the moment.
Wow.
And to sustain that sort of body weight, you certainly need to ingest a lot of calories. So if I'm not in the gym training, you know, I'm pretty much eating just about all day long.
Cool.
Thank you, Princess.
Oh, thank you. I think I need a drink. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Derek, now, with all this strength, what do you do with it?
Well, that's a good question. I've actually been representing Australia for a number of years now in World's Strongest Man competitions. These competitions take me far and wide around the world, and I compete against the strongest men from different countries. So a lot of big Scandinavians that I come up against, Russians, Americans, and as I said before, we get it on. To find out who's the strongest man in the world.
Wow. And that's your challenge, that you just do that all around the world, eh?
That's correct. Really enjoy it. You know, it's just one of those things that I've been brought up with. Ever since I was a boy, I had this dream that I wanted to be the strongest man in the world, and now that I'm a fully grown man, there's only a handful of guys that actually separate me from that dream, so I take it very seriously.
That's great, mate. Now listen, we've got some live footage. I bet everyone out there wants to see what he actually does. You've got quite a few feats up there that we've got on footage now. So let's go take a look and see what this man does.
Get him up. One.
How was that? Mate, sensational, mate. Now, another thing I was going to ask you, any adrenaline pumping moments, something out of the exceptional?
Well, over the years, I've been involved with a lot of hair-raising situations. I mean, in these sort of events, you're pushing your body to the absolute limits, and sometimes you can come undone. Just recently, I was actually challenged by a company in Western Australia to see if I could actually pull this land anchor out of the ground. So they screwed it into the ground, and they got a digital weigh scale, and to pull it out of the ground, you had to generate more than half a ton of pressure to get it out. So I put on a harness, I hooked up to this anchor, and pulled for everything I was worth. And the only thing I got out of it was I started gushing blood everywhere out of my nose, and just about passed out in the process. But and I had all these promo girls freaking out, you know, telling me to stop, sort of thing. And but that was okay. I had no choice. I pretty much end it right then and there, sort of thing. But they're the sort of things we come up against in these sort of competitions.
Wow, did you go to all the lengths to do it, mate?
Mate, it's all about pushing yourself to the absolute limits. I was asked, by some media recently, why do I do these extreme feats of strength? And my general reply to them, as is to everybody else, is that I believe when a person's dead, they have no strength at all. They simply fade away. And when a person's close to death, they have very little strength to use. So it stands to reason that when that same person is at their strongest and most capable, that's when they're most alive. And that's why I do this. It's all about being alive.
Mate, it's a great job you got, mate, and I wish you a lot for the future, mate. And later on down the line, if you come up with some more new feats, would you like to come back on the show and just show the viewers some more stuff?
I'd love to, mate. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Guys, that was great. And stay tuned. We've got more coming right your way.